Let's hear for Kristen about Irene. Thank you. So I just found out that I was going to be doing this. Most people that know Irene know me as Irene's mom. So I'm Irene's mom. Since the time she was, I don't know, pretty darn small, as soon as she could manipulate anything, she would turn things over to look and see how they worked. So she was pretty much born a scientist, and it's never changed. She also enjoys architecture, and I think she was 4 years old when she created a house for the Easter Bunny, and it was just out of construction paper, and yet it was strong enough to hold little things on top of it. This did not come from me. She just came that way. And some of you have seen we have a Miss Frizzle sign, and since the very beginning of time I've been reading those books to her and to my son Reese, and so that's another place that has helped to build her science. And she is hoping to go into astronautical engineering and architecture. And a lot of people don't think teens are doing much, but I can tell you my teen's friends, they're doing some kick-ass stuff. So here's Irene Dawn.
She's making me look not cool in front of everyone. All right. So I'll try to keep this short since everyone's fidgety, ready to go. So as you heard, I'm a student. I'm a Girl Scout, I'm a future NASA engineer, I'm a lover of science, I'm an asker of the questions that nobody asks. And most importantly, I'm just a kid. I'm a kid who grew up on the Magic School Bus and Mythbusters and Carl Sagan's Cosmos, not the new one, though that one's great too, but I'm too old to grow up on that. And so, I am science. I am the future. So what I want you to do, if you are under 18 right now, on the count of 3, I'm going to need you to make as much noise as possible. You can yell out your favorite type of science. You can just yell. Sometimes we all need to do that. I totally understand. But make some noise. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Science! All right, now adults. If there was someone next to you yelling right now, I need you to turn to them. I need you to say thank you. It is so important that you thank the future. So important. Okay. This is my first time doing this. I gotta eat the mic more, apparently. We are the future. We are the people that you're marching for. We are the next Marie Curies. We're the next Nikola Teslas. We're the next artists, we're the next scientists, we're the next chemists, we're the next chefs. Everything is science, and you need us. We need you. This is, does not go one way here. And I'm running out of words because I'm so, in awe of everyone right now. Woo! Thank you! I have so much passion for science. Like my mom was saying, since I was young, I would take apart toys, I would play in the dirt. I remember being 3 or 4 and building a volcano in the park behind my house. And so many kids are like this. I believe that teens are given such a bad rep, you think we're out doing the drugs, doing the bad things, climbing on things. Some of us might be doing that. But teens are so incredible. They have so much power, we have so much enthusiasm, we have so much belief in our future, and without your help, we can't do that. And so seeing so many people out here, I know that we have the support to do this, and we have the belief to do this. I'm lucky enough to go to probably the most incredible school ever, AACT. Some of my teachers are out here, and yeah, Miss Mara right in the front, shout out to her, she's great. And I'm so lucky to see kids every day who are working for their futures in science, whether, we have baking students. Nobody thinks of baking when you first think of science, but science literally is everything. There is chemistry in baking, there's science in art, there's math in music, and we need to realize that science is everything, and without your help, without the teens, without the positivity that we have now, and the belief in our future, and the acceptance of truth, we're not gonna get anywhere. So, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for believing in me and believing in the teenagers and believing in my stuttering. And I'll see you all someday when I'm up on Mars. I'll wave down. I don't know who I give this to now. I'm really awkward. I'm sorry.
Tell people to vote. Here.
Oh, she says to tell people to vote. So, vote, because I'm not old enough to. And then also, in case nobody else says it, all of the science museums here are so wonderful. The Fleischmann Planetarium is open. Dan Ruby is fantastic. The Discovery Museum is open. Whether you have kids, whether you're 55, whether you're 98, it's so incredible. The people who work there are so enthusiastic. I volunteer there. It's great. If you know any other museums around here, go to the art museum. The art, math, science, all the same thing, essentially. So go out, support the sciences, support the teens next to you, like get to know a teen next to you. Ask them what they're interested, ask them who they are, because there's some pretty amazing kids out here. There's also people out here registering to vote, and
Registering people to vote.
That's what I meant. Registering people to vote, and signing you up for various other things so that you can volunteer, you can help in the community, you can get involved in science. So talk to them. I'm running out of stuff to say.